Make sure you hit the subscribe button, you like this video, and turn on all those notifications for all things wrestling content. And I found this, an, so I found this other tier list of the WWE's best matches of all time. And in this video, we're going to rank the best WWE's matches of all time. So we're going to start off with, to me, we can start with the career versus streak at WrestleMania 26. Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker. I will not put in a GOAT tier because the WrestleMania 26 match, the WrestleMania 26 match was the WrestleMania 26 match, the career versus streak. To me, it was it was great. To me, it was great. It was a great match. It was a great match, but I will not put it in a GOAT tier because I much prefer the WrestleMania 25 match a lot more than WrestleMania 26. So the career face streak, Undertaker for Shawn Michaels, I put it in a great tier because it was a great match. Oh, and then we have this, from NXT Black and Gold, the peak of NXT, and this was the classic NXT's first ever women's Iron Man match for the NXT Women's Championship. Sasha Banks faced Bayley. In my opinion, oh man, this was the match that got me into watching NXT Black and Gold back in the day. It was this match right here. When I first got the WWE Network, when I first got the WWE Network, this was the first match I watched on the network. So that belongs the NXT Iron Women match between Sasha Banks and Bayley. Go tier. Go tier. Go tier. Go tier. It was an amazing match. Now we're moving on with this one. This was from the Attitude Era of 1999, 1998. To me, it was not just fantastic. I'll put in classic because this was a classic Attitude Era match between Stone Cold, Triple H, Chris Jericho, and Chris Benoit, who should not be named, but I said it, belongs in a classic tier. And then we got this WrestleMania 20, where it all begins again, main event. The WrestleMania 20 main event for the World Heavyweight title between Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and a man who should not be named, Chris Benoit. Damn it, I just said it. So to me, based on, because in 2004, Chris Benoit won that year's Royal Rumble to get his shot at the world title, but Shawn Michaels interfered with the contract signing. So Stone Cold made an announcement that shook WWE to its core back then. So the match was official triple threat for the world title, WrestleMania 20. To me, for what the match was, to everyone, it was a goat. It was on WrestleMania 20 to Wrestling 4. To me, it was one of the best matches on WrestleMania 20. Then we got The Undertaker versus Edge inside Hell in his inside Hell in a Cell at SummerSlam 2008. I would say that this match, due to the history between Edge and Undertaker, I'll put in I'll put in the it was a fantastic match, I would say. Because uh it was a fantastic match between two of the greatest WWE superstars of all time, in Edge and The Undertaker. They put on a hell of a series of matches. So to me, the Edge and Undertaker Hell in a Cell SummerSlam 2008 belongs in a fantastic tier. And then we have the SummerSlam 2018 main event. It was the fatal four-way for the Universal title. Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe, and Braun Strowman. It, I think I'm not gonna put in gold tier, or I'm not gonna put in a gold tier, classic, fantastic, or great. I will put in the good category based on yeah. It was just not my cup of tea because I know that I love Roman, Brock, Strowman, and Samoa Joe. They did put on a great showing, but to me, I put in the good tier. This match from SummerSlam 2012, or yeah, 2012. SummerSlam 2012, CM Punk faced Brock Lesnar with Brock Lesnar's advocate at the time, Paul Heyman. In my opinion, like, I really did love this match. And I know I'm not gonna put it in the classic tier. I'm gonna put it in the gold tier. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the gold tier because CM Punk came this close on pinning. No. CM Punk came this close of making Brock Lesnar tap out. So it was a GOAT match, in my opinion. Then we have Chris Jericho faced Shawn Michaels in the ladder match for the world title at No Mercy 2008, I believe. I would say it was yeah, I love Chris Jericho. I really do love Chris Jericho. I really do. He's doing so great. Chris Jericho is doing so great on AEW, but I don't watch AEW, but I know Chris is doing really well over there. So with this match, I'm gonna put it in a great category because of how the story and feud came together with both of them, with the history between them. Great deal. And then we have uh I this was from NXT Black and Gold. I think it was Pete Dunne. No. Tyler Bate faces. I don't know who he faced. Let me know in the comments down below. What was this match? What was this match? I want to know what this match was. So let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the comments below what match was this. So I think I'll put it in. Like, I don't remember this match. So I think I'll put it in the good tier. Because I used to watch NXT Black and Gold with the first match being the Iron Women match for the women's title. Then we had Ricky Steamboat and Macho Man Randy Savage with Queen Elizabeth. I recently watched this WrestleMania on Netflix. Things were so different back then. This was like This was a classic. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna put in a classic teal. No, no, no. Classic, not gold. It wasn't on a gold teal because, you know, it was instant classic. Then we got. Then we had but I think it was at WrestleMania 10. I I don't know if it was or not, or WrestleMania 11. Bret Hart versus Owen Hart. Uh, I'm gonna put it in a classic category because Bret Hart and Owen Hart had the most intense personal rivalry of that year, so it was an instant classic. I hardly even remember it because I wasn't even born. I wasn't even born in 1999 or 1998. I don't. I wasn't even born back then, so I hardly even remember. So we had the King of the Ring from I think 1999. I think this was one of the other classic matches. It was one of the instant classics back then because I was born. I was born in 1994. I I was born in 1994. So during that year, I don't know if I was born then or we're moving on. So okay, so we had this. I don't remember what PLE that this was. It was Kane, Ryback, and Daniel Bryan faced the Shield. I don't know really. I don't think it was fantastic, classic or goat. I think I'll put it in the good tier because I swearly don't remember. I swearly don't remember this match, but it will come to me. Then we had oh mm, so with this match, Sami Zayn faces Shinsuke Nakamura at NXT from Toronto. Let me know in the comments down below where was this match? Where was this match? Where was this match taken? Because I don't know if it was Toronto or not, but let me know in the comments if it was Toronto or yeah. I don't know where this match was taken, but let me know in the comments down below if you remember where this match was taken. So it was NXT Black and Gold. So I would say it was a classic match between my Canadian hero, Sami Zayn, and Shinsuke Nakamura. To me, it was an instant classic. We got what we wanted. We got what we wanted. And it was a classic bout between greats of all time. Oh, and I now you're talking. So I'm not gonna put it in a classic. This in a classic because I know where this is going. In the GOAT tier, we had Johnny Gargano faces Tommaso Ciampa. One of my favorite matches on NXT Black and Gold. One of my favorite all-time matches on NXT Black and Gold. John Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa destroyed one another back on NXT Black and Gold. It was an instant classic. Instant classic, man. So I might separate this video into two parts. So stay tuned for part 2 of this video. So this match, I hardly even remember this match. I know it was from NXT Black and Gold, so I'm just gonna put it in a good tier. In a good tier. And then Coffee Mania. I sucks that I want to put it in a classic. I'm not going to. I'm gonna put it in right in the gold tier because Kofi was not supposed to be in the match with Daniel Bryan for the title, but Kofi had proved that he did belong. So we have Kofi Mania. Kofi Kingston won the title. Oh yeah, the WrestleMania 13. WrestleMania 13. I'm sorry, I have to put it in the GOAT tier. This match was inducted in the Hall of Fame this year as the WrestleMania Immortal Moment. So to me, it does belong in the GOAT tier. Okay, so we had the from NXT Black and Gold, Ricochet vs Tony Gargano for the North American Championship. I think I'll put it in the classic. Yeah, I'll put it in the classic tier based on that this match was amazing, man. It was amazing. It was classic. So I think I'll do two more. I'll do two more and stay tuned for part two. I'll do two more. So we had Bret Hart versus Owen Hart. It was uh it was more like a classic tier based on the history between Bret and Owen. They're putting a bit of a match and all that. So one more, and stay tuned for part two. So we're gonna do the NXT Black and Gold all Evolution. Sami Zayn faces Neville. Mm. I think I'll put this one in the. This was on the peak of NXT. So you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the go tier. Okay, so I'm gonna have to stop here. So I'm going to stop here just to end off this video. If you want to see more of these type of videos, let me know down in the comments down below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. You get this video, you turn on all those notifications, then come back to this channel for part 2.